So is Jacksonville Jaguars tight end Evan Engram the most valuable top 5 tight end for 2024 fantasy football? This is the Fantasy Sports Boss. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. If you haven't done so already, become a member. Also, there'll be some member-only perks throughout the course of the 2024 season, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Now, looking at the tight end position this season, I've talked about the tight ends before on multiple occasions, and how Trey McBride helped me win a league last year. It was one of the greatest midseason pickups of any position last year. And then, of course, you had the sudden emergence of the rookie tight end Sam Laporta with the 10 touchdown catches, and Dalton Kincaid to a lesser extent. But looking at the tight end position this year, the one thing we can say right off the bat is there's no Rob Gronkowski, Travis Kelce in his prime first round ADPs to discuss. It's just not happening. We're probably talking about third round where Sam Laporta comes off the board, and maybe late third, early fourth for Travis Kelce. But what needs to be said about the tight end position is only one tight end caught more than 6 touchdowns last year, and of course that's Sam Laporta. So if you want to use that first, be the first person to draft a tight end, then by all means, because it's still a very concentrated passing attack in Detroit with Amon-Ra St. Brown and Sam Laporta, and a major drop-off to the next option. So while I don't feel good about using a third-round pick on Sam Laporta, I'm not going to destroy anybody for doing so. But the real question after that is, who's the best value among Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, Trey McBride, and Evan Engram? Those are going to be the next 4 guys off the board. And in my opinion, it's Evan Engram. I mean, you know, you have a coach here in Jacksonville, Doug Peterson, who does nothing but feature the tight end. And last season, 114 catches for Evan Engram, second highest all time behind the 116 that Zach Ertz had when he was with the Philadelphia Eagles under Doug Peterson. And here's the thing with Doug Peterson, using a PPR scoring, okay? His tight ends have ranked third, second, fourth, ninth, seventh, and fourth in PPR production at the tight end position during his years as a head coach. Those are staggering numbers. I mean, you know, third, second, fourth, ninth, seventh, and fourth. So the numbers speak for themselves. And again, 114 catches for Evan Engram. Now, I know the Jacksonville Jaguars, you know, they have Christian Kirk, they brought in Gabe Davis, they got the kid from LSU coming in as well, you know, Zay Jones. So there's mouths to feed in this offense, but there's no real alpha. I mean, you want to say Christian Kirk's an alpha. He's not. He's a wide receiver too, slot guy. He's not a game-breaking talent. Whereas, you know, Gabe Davis, we've seen his act very, very, very hot and cold. We don't know what Thomas is going to do from LSU. But Evan Engram is the guy to own here in this offense, for sure. And the question to me is he the most valuable of among Kelce, Andrews, and McBride? I think he is. Okay, now I know he doesn't score a lot, but there's also some flukishness. Excuse me, I don't even know if that's a word. When it comes to Engram's lack of touchdowns, he's a very super athletic tight end, and again, he's going to get peppered with targets. So in a PPR league, this is fantasy gold. All right, Trevor Lawrence has a really good rapport at Evan Engram. You know, Travis Kelce is what he is. We know that he's declining a little bit. His snap share is down to 70%. Trey McBride, you know, I love Trey McBride, but I think, you know, his draft class is certainly going to be much more elevated this season. He went undrafted last year. You have Marvin Harrison Jr. coming in now. He's going to be the top target. Mark Andrews can't stay healthy. If you draft Mark Andrews, you have to draft Isaiah Likely, which is kind of annoying. And then you have Engram, who's going to get drafted past those 3 guys, beyond those 3 guys. So to me, I think I don't think there's that much separation between those 4. Okay, Kelce, Andrews, McBride, and Engram. I really don't. And Engram probably will catch the most passes out of all of them. And if the touchdown totals come back to the mean with Engram, again, catching over 100 passes, you got to think he's going to score at least 5 touchdowns, right? It's going to reverse itself, the lack of scoring. Engram, to me, is the best value. So let me know what you think about that. Post in the comments. Again, become a member if you're not a member already. More videos coming soon.